this is not what we're talking about today. On a scale of 1 to 10, buying a Rolex is not on my priority list right now. It's nowhere between 1 and 10. When I had an opportunity, a friend told me that I could custom order a Rolex from China. Some of you can remember when the Chinese citizens came out exposing Rolex. So during that period, a friend of mine came to me and told me, hey, look, you could get a Rolex from China for so price. And as a matter of fact, I will do you one extra. You can actually customize the Rolex to whatever setting, whatever type of stuff you want on it, stones, the inner dials, the millimeter size, the strap, and all. I was sold. I'm not spending $55,000 on a Rolex or $15,000. The price he was saying was pretty affordable. For less than $1,000, he introduced me to a type of Rolex that I was like, let's see what it looks like. Let's try this Chinese stuff out and see if the juice is worth the squeeze. I'm gonna share with you today what I actually got in the mail, what he delivered to me for a total cost of under $1,000. I've never owned a Rolex before. I wouldn't know if it's impressive or not, but you guys be the judge. Leave a comment in the comment section to let me know what you think about some of these watches that I'm going to share with you today. I have 3 watches. I have one of these blinged out, iced out Rolex watch, which is the first one I'm going to show to you. It comes in a separate box. And then I'm also going to share with you a presidential Rolex of 2 variations. One is a gold and one is supposed to mimic a white gold presidential Rolex. The strap on both of the presidential Rolex is my favorite strap. I've always wanted one, and eventually I will get one. But for now, we're just trying to see. This was a test. This was a playing around, trying to see what's available out there. Spent a little bit of change, under $2,000 on both. You guys be the judge. Let me know if it's worth it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this to people so that we can get the word out there. And with that said, let me share these watches with you. So the first watch is the customized Rolex watch that my guy, he helped me customize this one. I bought it through his Connect, and I'm sure he made some money off of this. At least he made anywhere from $300, $500. At the end of the day, this is the texture of the outside box. I think a real Rolex, this should be leather, but this one is more like some kind of textured cardboard. It looks decent, no complaints. That's what it looks like. That's what the interior looks like. Over here is what it looks like when it comes in the box. That's what the box looks like. So now I'm gonna slide this out of here because that's what everybody does. So you take this here and you slide that out. Now this is the watch with the container. So this is what that looks like. Cheaply made, as expected. This is not a $20,000 Rolex or anything like that. This is the box. We're gonna put this away right here. Now this is the main box. My first impression is that it's cheaply made. I don't think a real Rolex will make sounds like that. As you can see, it's cranking and crackling all over the place. But for the price, such is expected. It has the Rolex logo right there, and that's about it. Then over here, it says Rolex over there. Rolex Geneva Suisse. And then it puts the model number right there. So I'm gonna open this up, and once you open it up, it says Rolex right there. Still cheaply made. You can hear that sound. And then I think even in the back, this kind of comes off, see? But we're not judging this. We're just trying to see what the product looks like. Comes with a cloth, a soft cloth with the Rolex emblem right there, which is good. So put that to the side. And with that to the side, so that's the watch. Hopefully you can see that. All right, we're gonna put that to the side. Oh guys, this is my collection of watches, by the way. Nothing expensive at my level right now, but it will get expensive real quickly. That's what it looks like, okay? So it's pretty decent, regular dial, a little bit of bling in there. This is moissanite, by the way. Moissanite, that's what this is. So some people call this aftermarket Rolex. Some people call it fake, they call it whatever. That's what the Rolex box came with. So as you can see, this is not something that I would cry over if someone stopped me on the street and decided to rob me of this. But it's pretty nice. It's not bad looking. It's a good sample, something that you wouldn't care about, something you wear every day for the price, if you can afford it. I think for some people it will still be expensive. Under $1,000, that's still expensive. If you wore that every day and someone decided to rob you of this, it wouldn't be the end of the world because of the price point. This is not bad at all. It looks great, it looks elegant, fits real snug under the sleeve. It's a nice looking watch. Whether I recommend it or not, I don't know. It's just what I bought. I was having fun. I decided to try it out to test out the whole theory, whether what China was saying was true, whether they were really manufacturing and producing the Rolex watches. I just wanted to find out for myself. So I decided to order one. After that, I decided to order a different version, which I'll share with you shortly. So this is what this one looks like. Let me know in the comment section if you like it. And not only that, besides the fact that there's moissanite all around it and on the side, sides. You can see on the sides over there, there's moissanite stones. These are not Swarovski crystals or just regular crystals. These are real moissanite. They're actually on the strap as well. You look over here on the strap, it has moissanite stones on the strap as well with the Rolex logo. It's a decent watch. I don't mind it. It's something to have fun with, something to do a little bit of flexing with, something that I could just throw on and just be casual with it. You see on the strap right there, it's all stones, a little bit of bling. That's it for this watch. I'm gonna open up a different box to basically share with you. Also, one more thing with this watch is that I wouldn't know how an original Rolex should feel, but this one for some reason feels, they weren't shabby, they weren't so cheap with the material. They did pretty good. Everything feels very well made. At least they put in some effort. At the same time, it doesn't feel very expensive, but it doesn't feel cheap either. You could hear the winding of the watch. That's very good. They did a good job with that. So that's the blinged out Rolex watch with the black face, with the leather strap. I customized this with the bling over here on the back of the watch. I'm gonna leave this watch on if you guys don't mind. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this, and let me know if you want to order one of these watches. I can show you how to get it. The plugs on Facebook feed marketing these watches, and you could easily pick up one from China, but the problem is trust. You gotta trust and believe that they would actually deliver when you order your Rolex watch. That to the side, I have two more watches over here, big watches. Let's open the box. I'm not gonna be too dramatic. I've not seen these watches. I'm literally opening it in front of you guys for the first time. I've never seen this watch before. Some of the problems you encounter when you see this marketing on Facebook is knowing whether you can trust the supplier. So here we go. Watch number one. Watch number two. So I'm just gonna do a review without paying attention to the fact that you guys are watching this. I'm just gonna act like I'm opening it up for myself. I'm gonna make some few commentaries, so just pay attention. So that's all that is in the box. It comes with two gift bags. Nothing crazy. I'm just having a real relax day. I wanted to just do this review. In here, it says Switzerland Watch Company. So it just shows you everything about Rolex. You know, the Chinese are very versatile people. I wouldn't say they're scammers. They're very versatile. They accommodate people. So over here, it says unit price $88,000. So as you can see right there, the unit price being $88,000. I'm guessing this is more like a brochure, pamphlet, receipts, the booklet that the Rolex will come with anyway. They brought it in the Rolex gift bag. At least they spelled Rolex correctly. That's a good thing. But you can see, based on how cheap it is, the bag is already ripping apart. That explains that. So I'm going to put this in here. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of maybe posting these things up on Marketplace to see if there's going to be any buyers, people that want to buy this. So this is the second bag. So now let me put the watches inside the bag, and we're going to review them one by one. We're going to go with the first Rolex bag. Okay, so now time for round two. I already showed you the content of the box. The box has a big question mark on it. I don't know what's in here. So let's open it up and see what it is. There's this. It's an empty blank paper. I don't think an original Rolex comes like this, but this is what came with it. Put that to the side. Unlike the first box, this box looks a little bit more quality. As you can see, hopefully you can see that. Looks a little bit more quality, feels a little bit better, but you can still tell. I don't know what it is. I feel like Rolex would do a better job in this box. It's gonna feel fluffy, puffy, some foam on the interior, something like that. But maybe I'm holding the bar too high for Rolex. That's what I expect. This is a little bit flimsy. Now that I took it off, feels like the first one. But let's keep going. And then at this point, like the first time, you slide this out from the tray, and this is the box that comes with the watch. This is typical. You see the same thing, the same format, the cover, this quilted thing, paper quilt that wraps the box. Unlike this one, because this is not the original, and you can see the Rolex is painted halfway. That's not very original. And I believe that on the original one, this cloth is put there to prevent the box from scratching. That's my guess. But let's continue. So that's how this one comes. Comes like that, goes in there. For the grand reveal, let's see. This one feels better, you see? It's not making that noise that the first box was making. I have the first box right here. Let me show you. This is the noise the first box was making. It's very cheap and it's very flimsy. But this box here, not very flimsy. No noise. Feels very durable. I don't know why. Feels very good. Feels well made. Feels like a better quality than this one. Even the colors of green are somewhat different. See the shades of green? Even back here, this one seems painted. This one seems more durable. And you can look there, you see the model numbers. The model numbers are right there. So this one seems more durable than this one. This one was the original box that this watch came in. So now let's check this out. So upon opening this, it's a gold presidential Rolex. Comes with a soft cloth. I'm gonna put that to the side. And I forgot actually, there might be a bigger difference between these two. You see this one here? The flimsy box that comes with this watch, over there, it actually has the certificate. I forgot to show you guys that. This one here, no, this one is not doing that. This one makes a little bit of creaky noise, but as expected, has the real Rolex sign. That's what it looks like in there. That's what the gold Rolex looks like. In there, it has the area where they put the certification card. You can see the picture of the presidential Rolex right there. You go deeper, it even comes with an adjustment screwdriver. Comes with the pouch, the certificate of authenticity, I believe. It's neatly tucked away back there. And then this is the watch. Now let's get to the watch. It comes with a silicone gel package, keeping the watch dry and impatiently waiting for the new owner. That's what the watch looks like. Okay, so this is interesting. This is my first time seeing this watch. As you guys saw, I opened the box in front of you. I've never seen this watch ever. And I have to admit, it looks good. I've only seen a presidential Rolex on people's arms, and I really can't tell if it's real or fake. I've seen it on magazines, and I've also seen it on the Rolex website or on retailer websites. Seeing this right here, it's not very far from what I saw online. They did a darn good job. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. They taped this to the holder, but there's a tape holding it. I'm gonna slide this off. I'm taking off the Rolex from the holder, putting it back in here. This is heavy compared to this. This is still heavy, but this right here is sturdy. This is good. This one has a clear wrapper. You can see that covering the watch. So I could do that. Now the watch is open, but there's a clear paper that seals the whole watch that prevents it from, I don't know what they're preventing it from, or maybe something for the new owner to unbox. There you go. So this is it. I believe I'm supposed to take this off as the new owner. Yes. Now that side is off. Then you come to this side, do the same thing. By the way, one of my lady friends, she was like, don't buy this, don't buy this. You might as well just add some money and just buy a real one. But I was like, we live in Chicago. I can't be walking down the street with a real Rolex. At least not right now, because as a businessman, if I lost that amount of money on a wristwatch, I'll be pissed. Based on what I know Rolex is for or what I hear from people, this doesn't seem very, should I say heavy or quality? Irregardless, that's the watch. Since these are not real gold, they don't feel very durable. They feel very flimsy and cheap. I don't know, maybe the original one is supposed to feel like this, but these feel very flimsy and cheap. So I'm gonna get this out of here. And we're gonna continue. That's what the watch is looking like right now. And that's the back of the watch. The back of the watch is plain. I believe in the real one is the same thing. It has the green thing on the corners. Seems like they got it right. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. I'm just having fun. Even though they're not originally Swiss Rolex watches, they look decent. Something that you put on with your clothing, you dress nice enough, this could pass original, like depending on the circle you're in. They look nice. They appear well made. Keyword appear. I will leave the constituents of the makeup of the watch to be the judge to the people that have an authenticating eyes, people that know what the original watch should feel like. I will let them decide that. But since I'm not a Rolex connoisseur and I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, in my opinion, the bands feel cheap. The watch in general appears well made. However, I don't believe the weight of the watch communicates the durability or the quality of the watch. Somewhat light. However, let's go ahead and put it on and see what it's made of. Okay, so this comes off. This is what the watch looks like. Ooh, it's like they knew my wrist size. How? China, how do you guys know these things? I'm putting this on right now, and it just elegantly picks up on my wrist. It just looks like they measured my wrist already and knew what my wrist would look like. And there you have it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rolex watch review from your Facebook feed that you see them advertise. I gambled and I got one of them, and so far, I would say it's a success. Obviously, this does not equate to an original Rolex from the Rolex store or from Switzerland. Some people call it an aftermarket, some people call it a replica. But so far, so good. It looks decent. We're gonna do the close-up test. So that's a close-up test of what the watch looks like. And as you can see, it doesn't look bad at all. It does not look bad at all. Very beautiful, cuffs my wrist very nicely. Has the stones in there, has the day and date, which is something that this Rolex is known for. Has all the components of the interior. It does well. When it comes to the functionality, the watch is very functional. It looks very good on my wrist. Let's try to see if it works, because they could have just sent me a casing. Who knows? A lot of people have a lot of stuff to say about China. Time right now is 10:57, so I'm gonna set it to 10:57. So today's the 15th, so we'll set it to the 15th. Very, very tactile. I have to give them that. Oh, these guys are good. And then some of the other things I noticed about the watch is, look, this is well packaged. They have all the little plastics all around to shield the watch from exposure to the elements. The watch is properly protected and wrapped up. This is good. This is good. This is very good. Even the bottom and the back, they have the tag over there in the green. I believe this comes with the original Rolex. I have the thing working. Let me wind it a little bit. I believe you wind this, right? Do you, or is this like one of those Swiss movements? They go with motion. As you move around, the watch starts ticking and talking. Because the Rolex is not supposed to tick and talk. Wind. It just glides across the face of the watch in a clockwise motion. So I'm removing this tag right here. There's a tag at the bottom of the watch. It's green at the tip. This is the tag right here. It covers the bottom plate. I'm gonna remove that. This is supposed to be the highest quality replica. They told me that. This is a sticker at the bottom of the watch. It's a sticker with a green tip. I believe it comes in the original Rolex as such. Let's see what happens. Maybe this is the one you have to move. Motion is what engages it. Let's see what happens. Because the watch hasn't started moving yet. The second hand hasn't started winding yet. It's still in the same place. Maybe I got finessed. I don't know. But let's try. Let's see what happens. I'm patient enough. Let's see. Let's give it some time. Still not working yet. So I'm gonna try a couple of more times, then I'm gonna give up on it. This one works just fine. This one's amazing. This one just glides. This one is perfect. It has no issues, moves just fine. But this one, I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. It wouldn't start winding, at least not yet. Let's give it some time. So I'm just gonna put it on my wrist, and we're gonna give it some time. Hopefully, in the course of this video, it would start winding. But for now, it's immobile. It could be anything from the watch doesn't work to I've not figured it out yet. So I'll give them benefit of doubt. I've not figured that out yet. So we're gonna move on to the next watch. So this is round 3. We're going on to the third watch. Unlike the second watch, I already know what is going to be in this one. Since this was the gold, this is going to be the silver. And just similar to that one, it's the same thing. Comes with the flimsy cardboard paper, which will be over there. Of course, just like the second watch, this one is a little bit well made, or it feels that way. It feels like some kind of exotic material, like leather, but you can tell it's not. Just a paper that mimics that. And you can even see over here, the box has an air bubble trapped in there. So that's not good. That's how you know that it's not the real thing. We proceed. This is the box, just similar to every other one of them. So you open that up out of this quilted thing that in the original box, I believe is supposed to prevent the main box from scratching. You slide that out, and here you have the box containing the watch. Over there, it says the model number. So we're gonna put this away, put it over there. And now we're down to brass tacks. Boom. So you guys are the first ones to see this watch. I haven't even seen the watch. You guys are getting to see it first. Now I get to see it. Ooh, this is the white gold version of this. And it's exactly how I want it. Comes with the usual stuff, the silica gel. Comes with, of course, cleaning cloth. Comes with, of course, the Rolex Hideaway, the authentication card. Right there, it's wrapped away with the card and everything in there. And of course, comes with the tool, the adjustment tool. There you have it. Put that back. Let's get to this watch. Hopefully you guys were able to get a good look at the watch. That's the watch. It says on the back, model number 3913904, Oyster M, Geneva, Swiss. First impression, it's not that bad. It's just equivalent to the gold. They look exactly the same, but this is just supposed to be white gold. I'm gonna take away this one, put it to the side so that we could test out what the white gold one looks like. I like it already. This one might be my favorite. It's wrapped up like the gold with the little protective nylon pieces on the sides, on the little dial to set the timer. It's wrapped up real good. I like it. So now let's take it out and see what this is about. For some reason, this one feels heavier. This one feels more durable. This one is not as flimsy as the gold one. This is more heavy. This is more like Rolex. And like I told you guys, I don't know what a Rolex is supposed to feel like. For some reason, this feels like the real thing. And ooh, it's already started ticking. As soon as I started moving it, boom, it started to tick. So yeah, it's already ticking, it's moving. Black second hand, polished silver hour and minute hand. Looks very great. Looks well made. Love it. You know, it has the tag in the back. I'm gonna remove that because I'm gonna be wearing these. These are my everyday watch. So if someone says, hands up, give me your Rolex, your watch or your life, I give them my watch. So that's the little cover on the back. They have the covers on the side. These are the covers on the side. Yes, this one is ticking and talking already. This one is not ticking and talking for some reason. I thought the secret maybe would be shaking it up and down. It's kicking ass already. So I'm gonna take off the nylon from this one. I don't know if this is how it comes with a real Rolex, but I'm guessing they're wrapping the band to prevent wear. I'm guessing this is gonna fade with time. That's it. That's the watch. So I'm gonna put it on and then we're gonna do the wrist check. So that's what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. Not bad looking watch. So guys, we've come to the end of the review. Let me know what you thought about each Rolex. These are now gonna go into my watch box, which is conveniently located right here. This is some of the collection of watches I have right now. These new watches are gonna go in here for now. So as my network goes up, so will the quality of watches that go in here. I have nothing to be ashamed of, letting you know that this, being honest with you, that these watches are replicas or aftermarket or fake from China. That was the purpose of the video, to share with you my experience. If you look on your Facebook feed, if you're interested in a Rolex of any kind, you would be seeing tons of this advertisement being run through your feed in an attempt to get you to purchase one of these watches. So guys, that's the end of this video. Let me know what you think about these watches. Which one you think is the best? Which one you think is the hideous one? Leave your comments in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friend. If you need information on where I ordered it from, let me know. I can give you my contact. I would say the silver one is the most sturdy, well-made, quality, solid watch than the gold. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe I'm just getting used to them, but this one feels more elegant. Feels more James Bond, more Rolexy. This one feels the same way in looks, but in weight, I don't get that vibe. So guys, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Stay rich.